In Fiji, every year, fish come together by the thousands for timeless rituals. As more Fijians than ever before are catching fish for food and money, these gatherings have become a crucial link between man and sea. Traditionally, fishermen have used knowledge of when and where fish migrate and breed to catch fish at spawning aggregations.
When I grew up in the village, for instance, we witnessed fish aggregates regularly.
But now, to meet the need for cash, more of Fiji's rising population is fishing spawning aggregations with greater intensity and on a larger scale than ever before.
The concern is that aggregations are very easy to find because they form at particular times and predictable places. They are, for most species or for many species, the only times that reproduction occurs. And once they're found, they're very easy to target.
When we meet a group of fish like kaukaua, this year, again next year, we'll go out again to that place.
So the short term, there's a fantastic benefit. Easy to catch fish, you can catch fish in great numbers, and fishermen can make a lot of money.
The money made from fishing aggregations is tremendous. It can account for up to 2/3 of a fisherman's income for an entire year.
But as that commercialization has increased and somewhat accelerated, it's produced a situation where too many fish are being taken too quickly. And in quite a number of cases, we've found or recorded that they've disappeared completely.
The consequences of aggregations disappearing are severe. Without aggregations, the fish will no longer be able to reproduce. If there is no reproduction, this fish will decline and disappear from the sea.
In areas that you've got a lot of fishermen commercially fishing spawning aggregations, there's been 20 to 30-fold decline in the harvest volume, from between 20 to 30 metric tons to only 2 to 3 tons for the major sites like Vanua Levu and even in the Lao group.
So if spawning aggregations disappear completely, then the populations of fish that depended on them will not continue, and the fisheries of that species will not continue.
Across Fiji, fish are declining. Without healthy fish populations, many villagers will no longer be able to depend on the sea. Families will be forced to move away to look for new sources of income.
It's really a bit very difficult for us, our people from my island. Some of us now are leaving the island to go to the mainland, but it's not our life from what our fathers used to do before.
With fishermen finding less fish, what is the future of fishing in Fiji? There is hope. Fiji's reefs and fisheries can still be saved.
In Fiji and many places, the fisheries seem to be, even though declines have been noted, seem to be in very good condition.
Many of the reefs and ocean systems that support Fiji's fisheries are still healthy enough that if communities and government leaders recognize and solve the current problems, the fisheries can be restored. The strength of Fiji's communities also provides hope. Their traditional systems have allowed them to make decisions and successfully manage their own environments for thousands of years.
We are fortunate we have a communal system whereby we have joint ownership, joint rights to property.
Throughout the country, the traditional system of communal ownership of local inshore areas of the sea, called ngoli-ngolis, allow communities to make decisions that directly affect their natural resources.
It makes things work because the whole community puts its shoulder behind it, behind whatever decision is made.
In order to make the best decisions for the ngoli-ngolis, communities have begun discussions about the importance of aggregations with scientists and fisheries officers.
The importance of conserving them, reef fish aggregations, it really fits well to their natural setting and a natural cultural system. And then our work now is just to go out and inform traditional decision makers. This is the way to go if you want to maintain sustainable fisheries.
So if there are too many fish taken out, when they come to reproduce, then they won't reproduce, and then there won't be fish in the future.
We can agree, agreeable with us to have a reserved places for fish to spawn and to aggregate. Eh?
We have to have regulations, we have to have enforcements and management plans for each of these traditionally managed areas so that we can help identify special spawning sites, aggregation sites, so that they can be protected.
As the only chance for many fish to reproduce, spawning aggregations are a critical link between men and sea. Protecting this link is vital to ensuring that Fijians will be able to look to the sea for fish in the future. While scientists and fisheries officers can provide information for protecting aggregations, in the end, it is the communities who must fight their own battles and decide the future of their own resources.
Communities have to be able to make informed decisions and decide their destiny or the future of their resources around them.
It's got to come from the community, because in the end, I think we're going to have to fight our own, our own battle and win.
It's the